Good Sunday morning, friends. Hope everybody's doing okay today. Uh, this video is filming it on Saturday. I will uh, post it on Sunday morning. The sun is so bright on my porch. Uh, the trees have no leaves on them, and the sun is just so bright till I can't stand the light. So I'm having to record in my house again. I hope everybody's doing okay. I wanted to tell you, if I have not, I can't remember, but thank you for all the Christmas cards that I got and for the gifts that I've got. It is a blessing to me, and I thank you so much. It is so busy around my house. Hunting season's in. This is where they gather up to take care of the deer and whatsoever. The husband works here. He's in and out of the house. I've been keeping the great grandbaby alive for his mama to go hunting. Everybody wants to hunt, so it's just really busy here, and I can't remember everything that I want to say. But thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate all the wonderful comments. You don't know what it means to me, and I really learn a lot from your comments, and I thank you for each and every one of them. I wanted to tell you, I went to the grocery store today. I did not do a video on what I got. It was just too much chaos in here when I came back in. But I was looking for some chuck roast. I want to can some chuck roast. I've got a little one that I'm fixing to can. That video should come out. I'm canning it and some venison with potatoes and carrots. I had so many potatoes. I had bought all those back about October, November sometime. We had used a lot of them, but there was still a lot of them left, so I'm trying to use them up. But anyhow, I wanted another chuck roast. I looked in Walmart. Theirs was like, I want to say like $5.95 a pound for a chuck roast, and I said, I just can't pay that. So I went to our other little grocery store at Pick and Save, and I went in there, and theirs was like $6.90 something a pound. Plus, you had to pay 10% when you checked out. Excuse me. So I was going to the feed store. I needed to get some straw for my chickens. I have range chickens. They quit laying where were laying, and they changed their beds. So I went and got some straw to go in my chicken house to see if I could coax them in to start laying their eggs in there. But anyhow, I went into our little feed store that we've got in Bruton. I bought my ground beef there last week. They have a lot. They selling a lot of beef, and it's good beef. They're having I don't know whether it's their own beef or what, but they're selling it. It's good meat. So I went in there. I wanted a chuck roast so bad. Theirs is $8 a pound for their chuck roast. It's beautiful. I did buy one. It was a little over 2 pounds. I wanted one. It hardly has any fat on it. It's a beautiful, beautiful roast. But there was a farmer in there, and he told me that that was nothing. All of this cold weather has hurt everybody so bad. This farmer lives in Conecuh County. It's a county up above us. But the cold and the frost and all, they have nothing green to feed their cows. Now, I don't know that much about cows, so, I'm just saying what he told me. But he had to go and get some kind of meal or something for his cows. And he said about 6 months ago or something, he went and bought a ton. And he said it cost him $900 to buy a ton of this stuff to feed his cows with. He had went yesterday or this morning to wherever he gets it at and bought another ton, and he gave almost $4,000 for it. It had went up that high. If it's gone up that high to feed the cows, our meat's gonna skyrocket. It's gonna go out of this world. It's sad to say, but it's just one of the other thing that us preppers are trying to tell you all. Prep, get your meat now. I'm not sure what I ended up giving for this chuck roast because I got straw too. It'll be good. It will go in jars. That's what I'm doing. I'm canning. I'm doing the 365-day meal challenge with Jill on, and I knew I'd forget that right off, on her channel. So, if you watch her channel, I don't know how many of us it is, but there's quite a few of us that has accepted her challenge to put 365 meals in our pantry before this year is out. Now, that can be, a lot of mine is going to be meat, potatoes, and carrots mixed. I am doing some just meat. I'm doing all kind of stuff. I've probably put about 14 jars on my pantry so far. I haven't counted it up, but I've got to before I get too far ahead. I'm excited about it. That's what I'm trying to do. I wanted some chuck roast, and I probably should have waited till it came on sale. Of course, if it comes on sale, it may not be a lot cheaper, But anyhow, I went in Walmart today. Walmart was stocked. They had plenty. I wanted some more jars. I wanted the wide mouth quarts, but they didn't have any wide mouth quarts. All they had were the regular. So I picked up some more wide mouth pint jars because I like the wide mouth. I picked up 2 dozen of those. Walmart didn't have a lot of jars. Now, they may just be putting a few out on the shelf here and there, because it's not been that time to can for some people. I am canning. I love it. It's like my video it came out yesterday. I'm an addict prepper. I love to can. It is just so rewarding to me. I have just about used up all my tomatoes from last year. So I've got to start looking I've got some in the freezer, and I'm going to take those out and probably can those up. But there's something that I cannot find in the grocery stores, and I haven't been able to find it all summer, and that is chili tomatoes. It's tomatoes that's already fixed up to put in chili. You can't find them. I haven't been able to find them. So I'm going to put up me some tomatoes with chili seasoning in it. So I will have my chili tomatoes. I use a lot of tomatoes. I pull them off of my pantry to make tomato gravy with, to make stews with. I use a lot of tomatoes. So I've got to get me some more because, yesterday, I'm doing another video I used the tomatoes for. I had to pull 3 jars off my pantry for that. But I got to put some more tomatoes up because I use a lot of tomatoes. But not only, I'll tell you all day long, prep, because it's gonna get bad. You may not believe what I'm saying, but it's already bad. I believe we're headed for a depression. You know, you talk to the older people and they tell you, some of the older people that had so much knowledge that died, oh, what I would give to have their knowledge, to know what they would say today. But the ones you do talk to tells you, you know, we're already in a recession. We're headed for a bad, bad depression. But, you know, if I had any advice to you at all to tell you, and that would be to prep, to put up, to can. I am filling my pantry. It's nothing for me to pull 10 or 15 jars a week off my pantry to cook during the week. So therefore, I have to keep adding back because I use so much. But what would I do if I didn't go, you know, if I didn't have my pantry to go to? But getting back at Walmart, Walmart was stocked. They didn't have very many jars. I needed milk. I went by and got milk, and I checked their eggs out. Walmart had plenty of eggs. I mean, there was no shortage of eggs. But the cheapest, I have, my range chickens have quit laying. I can't find their nest. I don't want to pull out my eggs that I put in line. So a dozen and a half eggs at Walmart was $7.16. And I had to buy a dozen and a half because I was out. I mean, you know, I have one chicken that I know where her egg is at, but the other two, I can't find their nest. So, you know, my chickens had run out. I used a lot of eggs during the holidays. So I got to get them built back up. If anything ever happens to these chickens, I'll never have range chickens again. We will build a chicken yard, and they will stay enclosed in that. They won't range because it's too hard to try to find their nest all the time. Walmart had plenty. They had plenty of eggs. They had plenty of butter. I did see price increases. The only thing that I really saw that Walmart was really short on was freezer bags. Now, they did not hardly have any freezer bags. You could have bought their brand. I didn't need freezer bags. I had plenty. I was just going down the aisle and looking to see what they had. But, you know, they did have a shortage of freezer bags, and that's all I saw. They had plenty. Everything else was packed. Everything, you know, there was no shortage of anything. Oh, I had been hearing that oil, there was going to be a shortage on oil. Well, you know, I picked up 3 of the big jugs while I was there. I picked up some sugar. I picked up some coffee because I heard coffee, you know, there was probably going to be a shortage of coffee. I think I had to have my coffee, so I did pick me up some coffee while I was in there. But I didn't see, I mean, they were well stocked. You know, they had plenty. There was nothing, no shortage on anything that I saw in our Walmart today. I went in the Pick and Save, didn't see nothing. I mean, everything was packed in there. They had plenty of everything in there. So, you know, there's plenty, but is there plenty because people's not buying it because it's so expensive? Or is it plenty because they have it coming in? You know, we don't know. I went a little over my budget today, but there was things that I needed. And when I go, I try to pick up things that I'm almost out of. So we live about 20 minutes, about 20 miles from the Walmart store. So it's clear across town. So when I went today, I just went ahead and picked up stuff that I was almost out of. So, you know, I wouldn't have to make a trip. I won't be going back probably for, you know, maybe 2 weeks. But I did go over my budget today. I told my husband when I got home, you know, you know, but it's, you know, if you've got to have it. Or I think I've got to have it. I didn't see anything that I could really do without today. But anyhow, I just wanted to share with you what this farmer told me in the feed store. And you know, it's coming. Meat is going to get so high. If you buy your meat, you're going to have to do without other stuff. But I love to can, and I'm canning. I'm canning for me. I'm canning for my family. If it comes to a need that they need it, you know, anybody that, you know, elderly that I know that, you know, it's like all these people are telling, all these comments are saying that they got their raise on their Social Security, but their food stamps was cut out. What did it benefit? You know, it didn't help them at all if they've got to go buy their groceries now. There's going to be elderly that's going to need food. And, you know, the Lord has blessed me, and if I'm able to get it and I have the jars, I'm going to can it. We don't know who's going to need it. You know, some people are not as fortunate as we are. We are very blessed. But anyhow, I just wanted to share this with you. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to us. Hit the notification bell so you'll know every time we put out a video. Thank you for all our subscribers. I am so blessed. And you have a wonderful Sunday.